Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed and welcome to Fertilizer. Alaska is a girl who loves to take care of plants, draw and hang out with her best friend. This time she will need your help to fertilize new plants which she brought, and I'm sure you will work well together. I think you'll learn a few new and effective gardening tips. Lovely. This is a short RPG Maker horror game and it should take about 20 to 30 minutes to complete with an ending in tow. One ending, but that is absolutely fine. However short or long a journey is, it's the quality of it that matters. Right, new game. Let's see what we have here. Kind of like a side scroller sort of thing. There are so many plants here. There are sure a lot of lovely plants here because this is a gardening center. There are so many plants here, yes. There sure is. Anything else? Poppy always had such a large selection of plants. Poppy as in the person or the store itself? Could be the store, but we may never know. Maybe buy more I don't know how to say that word next time. Sorry. Succulents. Me and English are not good. I'll have to ask Poppy to save a couple of plants for me. Is this Poppy behind the counter? Hey, how's the world's best friend doing? I don't know. How are you, Al? Damn you. I can't even be mad at you, but you ruined such a good greeting. Sorry for that. You know how the world is right now. Lack of water. People always trying to argue about what's the best thing to have on your plates for the day when anything is good as long as it doesn't kill you. Although I don't think plants are good for your dinner. Maybe some things from the plants, like potatoes and vegetables in general. How are you, Poppy? Oh, I'm okay. I'm happy to hear that. Are you sure you're okay? You look a little down in the dumps. We're going for a walk with Leo today. Do you want to join? Nah, I don't want to ruin the lovey-dovey atmosphere. Plus, I have some important things to do, so yeah. Hope you two have fun together. Okay, but next time you come with us, there's one called Cafe and I know for sure that you'll like it there. Plus, they'll give us a discount if we'll come together. Okie dokie. Oh, I didn't just come to talk. I need to buy a couple of plants. Wow, again? You really enjoy taking care of plants. Yeah, it helps me deal with some problems. It's very relaxing. It preoccupies the mind from the nasties of the world. I'm very glad to hear that. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. Okay, this is everything you asked for. Thanks a lot, Poppy. You helped me so much. I'm waiting for you this weekend, sorry. Let's play a new video game. Bring Leo too. I'll bake cookies for us. And take care of the plants. Okay, we'll definitely come. While we're in the middle of fertilizing our plants. Well, I'm going home now. Bye-bye. I don't know where that now came from. I'm now going to fertilize my plots. Wait. Can I walk you home? I can close the store for a little while. What? You don't have to do this, Poppy. But I want to as a friend. It's just a lot of people are missing and I'm worried. I don't want you to be the next. But what about you? Hey, everything would be fine with me. No need to worry. Things said before disaster. I will be absolutely fine. There is no need for you to worry at all about me, for goodness sakes. Okay, Alaska. Be careful anyway. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, dear. I promise. My bad. How do you save the game? Please be careful and text me as soon as you get home. What am I? What am I, your child? What am I? A child to you, Mom? Maybe more succulents next time. I'm pretty sure that's not how you pronounce it, but you know me in English. If you're around the channel for long enough, you know that I'm not very good with English. My primary language. My only language. Right, let's get out of here and go home. We've got some vending machines here. This is a vending machine. There is a large selection of drinks. Yes. I have some cash left. Should I buy some? Nah, I've already spent enough at Poppy's flower shop. I don't want to spend any more. Let's see, what have we got? We've got some cash and we've got some plant sprouts. They look so cute. So cute. And there's some stuff there. Oh gosh, look at all this trash. Cardboard box. There's some posters inside. Yep. That's where one day where everyone will be. Not in the trash, but somewhere buried. Anyways, let's move on. Just kidding. Unless I have no change. You have no change, but you still got money. It looks heavy. What's with all these posters? Right, we're home. I'll text Poppy now. I don't want him to worry. Okay. I saw on the poster she also missed it. I didn't even get to read all of that. Goodness sakes. What the hell is going on? She should have no idea. And today, okay, I'm home. I don't have the time to read all the text. No, you go bigger after the fertilization, right? I see you liked it. This is a cute game so far. On the highest shelf are my favorite little plant pots. You ask why? Because they look like froggies and cats. Is that pretty damn cute? And yes, you guessed it, Poppy gave them to me. Who on earth are you talking to? Ah, you bloomed. How cute. Fourth wall breakage. I have a couple of plants on the shelves. They're about plants and gardening, I suppose. Yep, what else is there to all this? Here I have shoes, various small things, boxes with different stuff and all kinds of junk that I'm too lazy to throw away. Then why do you still have them if it's called junk? Right, isn't it in the name that you get rid of junk? Oh, you've grown so well with the fertilizer I use. That is indeed nice. Your leaves are much bigger now. I wonder if this is like some sort of hallucination, and that things aren't going so well as it's depicted within the game. Right, go in this room. It's a kitchen. I'm not hungry right now. What do you mean not hungry in this one? This is a bathroom. I think I could take a bath later. Also, don't need to do my necessaries. Right, what about this one? We can go in here. This is the... How do we get it? This is where I keep all my clothes and stuff. There's nothing going here. What could it mean? Okay, there's so many things in this drawers that I don't even remember what it was originally for, exactly. For plants. Oh my god, I thought I had lost this photo. We took this one last year at an amusement park. I almost was on a roller coaster back then, G-forces and all that. God, we've changed so much. Probably would kill me if I show this to anyone, but it would be well worth it. Leah must know that this idiot had an edgy emo face. Aw, best friends forever. And now my best friend works at a gardening shop. I play video games a lot. Sometimes I can spend several days playing and not even notice. Poppy is very annoyed because of it. These sleepless nights affects my condition. He is really worried about me. Oh, dearie me, it's, well, it's hard to say what it is. I had a dream or something surreal and I decided to sketch it. That's all. It looks quite eerie, to say the least, especially with the tiers of multiple coloured tiers. This is my work area. It's very comfortable. This is my computer. This is my bunk bed. I really love my bed. Well, and I also like to sleep very much. Well, it's just so cozy and warm and safe in bed. Why bother getting out of there at all? I wish I could stay there forever. Some of us would love to do that, but unfortunately that is not going to be the case. I think I'll sketch a little today. Yeah, these are my recent sketches. The human anatomy. This is so embarrassing. Right, what's next? So you did that. Very comfortable. You just done a sketch. So embarrassing. What else is there to all this? Anything else that we can depict more of this? Right, you've done that. There's that. Keep your stuff there. How do we get out? Are we stuck here? We might be stuck here actually, I'm not gonna lie. I can't say that I'm a very good artist or something, but it helps me to relax when I'm under a lot of stress. In general, Poppy says that there are no good or bad artists. There are just people who love to draw. Plus, he says that emotions and feelings are the main thing in drawing. It's exactly like music. Magic crystals when you started getting into witchcraft. But to be honest, I use them more for aesthetics. Lovely. What else is there to this in which I need to... This is my to-do list. Let's see what we have here. Let's see to do. Wake up, eat, take a pill. What was the other one? Water plants, draw, kill. That definitely says kill their sleep. Kill time, hopefully. Nothing else. Nothing more. They're not again here. What could it be? I don't know what that... Oh, that's the door. That is a really, really obscure door, I'm not gonna lie. You're so beautiful. Just like you. Yes, you watching right now. You're so beautiful in your own different ways. I think I'll fertilize them today. You think? You think you'll fertilize them today? Today I will fertilize you, don't worry. I think you'll need to be transplanted soon. You started growing so well, all thanks to that wonderful... Oh my goodness sakes. This game, I think, is about fertilizers, I'm not gonna lie. Or fertilizer being one of the main aspects. Despite the fact that I have been living here for a long time, I'm still too lazy to unpack all my stuff. You are what they call lazy. There are posters in this box. Posters in this box! I just have not yet to get them out of the box. I don't remember what's in that box. Sometimes it's best not to dig it out. Right, this door leads to... Guess what? More plants. I need a water using. Water grows so well. Green hands. Yep, you really do have green hands. You like watering stuff. I hope Poppy will help me with these plants. I'm thinking of taking a few pots out of here and putting them on the floor. Poppy will help me with these plants. That one there. I keep plant pots under the table. There are also several bags of soil. Oh yeah, almost forgot. I need to get a bag of fresh soil to transplant a plant. Transplant a plant. Transplant a plant. Transplant a plant. We did that. Plant seeds in the drawer. And then there's an empty pot here as well. Need to get some fertilizer for the next room. Let's see now. Transplant, fertilize these plants. Then maybe I should buy more of these frog plants because they look all so cute. Frog plants. I'll water a little later. It's just all about doing things a little later. Why not do it now? While you're there. This panel controls the temperature in the next room. I usually keep it low so the fertilizer doesn't spoil. Nice, but what about the overall growth of the plant itself? Like, isn't that hindered because of the low temperature? If I'm not mistaken, Dakota is in this trash bag, and a few parts of her friends. I hated this blank so much. She and her squad bullied me since 5th grade. One day she and her friends dragged me into a school closet, beat me and just left me there. The only one who was looking for me was Poppy. Goodness sakes. There are so many body parts here, but I won't even tell where whose. So this is what this room is essentially? Just a place to store bodies? Like, is that your source of fertilization? Like, is that how you grow your plants using... for goodness sakes, what was that other game that used, like, a part of a body in order to fertilize stuff? I think it was Tales of a Black Forest, where somebody was buried beneath a pumpkin and that's how it grew. But how you fertilize a plant using human parts, I don't know. When I first kidnapped a person, it was very stressful. While I was holding a knife in my hands, I hesitated a lot, but as soon as I looked at the person in front of me, I was filled with anger. I watched him to feel everything that I felt. Oh dear, I need to get rid of these parts as soon as possible. I think I use them right now. Now. For what exactly, I do not know. That's all. It's time to get back to gardening. No, we can explore the rest of this. This box contains several of my classmates. Well, what is left of them? You disgusting individual. They mocked Poppy. And he could just endure it. And even tried to talk to him several times, but this only made the situation worse. When the missing posers with their faces began to appear, he even started to worry about them. Poppy, you. Too kind. You get rid of the larger parts. Right, what else is there? Get rid of the larger parts. This is a board with photos of the people I eliminated. As you can see, a couple more are still alive. You probably heard people say everyone deserves the right to live. Yes, I believe that everyone deserves the right to live. Even the most heinous of people. Because there are a bunch of blanks out there who doesn't deserve this. I know it because I ran into them. And only me but Poppy too. Those a-holes have brought us so much pain, suffering and humiliation. I couldn't just let it go and forget. Even though we got older, they continued to do all those terrible things. And I just couldn't take it anymore. They don't deserve to live. They're only suitable for... That's what I thought. What the the body parts were for your plants. For your plant humus. For goodness sakes. As I was saying, like, it doesn't matter how heinous somebody is. Like, I personally don't believe that death is the right option for them. I think a deep degree of care and education goes into something, not to manipulate someone to change their mind frame without their will, but having a will, but seeing like the reason why what you're doing is wrong and how you can change yourself to become a better person. Like bullying someone at school, it depends. Is it just verbal bullying or is it physical bullying? Does it get to a point where it's ABH, actual bodily harm, or even worse, GBH, grievous bodily harm? Like, if it goes to GBH, then that is more serious, much more serious. So yeah, there's that. Poppy's ex-boyfriend is in this trash bag. He was a terrible, toxic person. He thought that everyone owed him something, thought he could control everyone. At first he was a very nice guy, but then he started acting like an a-hole. He began to control his every step, checked his phone every time. He didn't care about his opinion. So you care about what person thought, not how they felt. Mocked him, laughed at his mental problems. That is not something to laugh about. He even beat him. So terrible. How could a person be so rotten? Yeah, people are rotten. I need to use parts of that bag soon. So people say they don't want to have the vaccine, and there are others who are like, well, they don't deserve to live because they don't want to have a vaccine. That's not the right approach to do it, even though to you it feels like, well, why don't you get the vaccine? Like, you're not going to have any kind of repercussions or bad influences from it. Like, it's hardly any case where somebody got any negative symptoms from the vaccine so far, which it can cause death. Like, there's been very few cases around the world, and how many vaccines have been delivered? Hundreds of millions so far. Bloody kitchen knife. Trash bags, I need to buy more. So yeah, that's just a little bit from me at the moment. But you have some explaining to do with this room. How do we get out of this room? There we go. That's it. We're out of the human deposit room. Alrighty, I'll need to fertilize the new one. Where is the new one? Probably should never know about this. Where's the new one? Okay, let's start. Okay. I didn't quite remember where it was. But we do definitely have it now. That's all. Now I can take a break from planting. What to do now? I have no idea. Maybe commit another yandere move. Maybe draw or bake something? Or maybe I should play some video games. Ah, that's what the inspiration for murder is. Video games. It's such a stupid reason as to why people think that people resort to violence because of video games. That is not scientifically accurate. I'll decide along the way. You decide along the way. I think I'll play some video games. I could have let you choose for me, but you're not in charge anymore. Excuse me. Yes, you. Hey, you. Yeah, I think they're referring to you. No, what, me? I'm the one that they're referring to. Jesus Christ. Okay, Alaska, we're going to need a conversation. We're going to need to bring your cousin Texas down here to give you a bit of heat. Don't look at me like that. It's impolite. I didn't even give you a look. But yeah, you're trying to talk to me. Although I don't really care. You know what? I don't care about your plants. Take that. Today was a busy day, huh? Perhaps you didn't think that you would help me fertilize my plants like that. Oh well, everything happens for the first time, doesn't it? Yeah, especially killing someone. And for a lot of us in the world, we'll never experience that because we're not that heinous of an individual that resort to that kind of thing. There are probably times when you're so emotionally distraught that you would think of a worse outcome, but you know very well that the future is just so much more grim if you resort to your innermost tenacities at that point in time. So what else are you going to present to me, Alaska? Thanks for today, you really helped me out. But, what now? As I said, Poppy shouldn't know about this. Let this be our little secret. In the end, you and I are friends who just haven't met yet. Look, Alaska, I get what you're trying to come across, but I've seen what you've done. And there ain't no way I'm going to let you get away with all this. I'm going to go down to the police station. I'm going to file a report. I'm going to share all of the evidence that I've given, that I've captured from your secret room. Remember, I'm recording all of this conversation. What happened to that room? It's all on YouTube, Alaska. There's no way you can get away with this. And it doesn't matter how fast you run to get me. You know what's going to stop you from getting me? My martial arts skills. It doesn't matter how sharp that knife is. It doesn't matter how precisely you try and aim that thing at me. I am going to disarm you. And I am going to stop you from killing anyone else. Not hurt you, but disarm you and prevent you from doing anything else bad. And friends keep each other's secrets. You know what? I just didn't do that. And farewell. Hope we meet soon. Well, aren't you just glad? What happened? What's happened? What are you doing? Yeah, what am I doing? It's not funny at all. So I don't even get a grasp of that. And something happened along this fertilization process. Listen. Hey, can you hear me? Or should I say, can you read it? Since I don't think that you can hear me. I hear you loud and clear. Mainly the radio, or the static of the radio. Right, you need to listen here. I hope you can really see this text, because otherwise it's all useless. I know I'm listening! Oh, and don't worry, she can't hear us here. It's just a gaming sprite. And this place isn't the original part of the game, so she will not be able to understand where we are to. What we are talking about? I don't know. Okay. As you already noticed, Alaska behaved a bit odd. Yes, odd is a bit of an understatement. I don't know the exact reason why she began to act like this, but I'm afraid it can spread to others too. Yes, that's what data does. That's what viruses do. When it emerges, it then multiplies if it finds a suitable host. Or in a game's term, it is the data being corrupted, and then spreading. Yes, it was supposed to be a game with a dark twist, but nothing more. I mean, all these 4th wall breaks are quite cool. Yeah, I love games with 4th wall breaks. That's one of my most cherished things when it comes to these sort of games, is 4th wall breaks. But then to add a little bit more detail, 4th wall breaks towards content creators. I think the only game that's done that so far is Hello Charlotte World's End. Let's see. You can see a cassette player next to you. I recorded one very important message. Listen and remember it. At the moment, I can't do anything or give you some solid answers about what is happening, but if everything goes well, I'll try to leave tips in some places in my next projects and hope that whatever it is, it doesn't find them before you. And I'll listen to this message and remember it. While I've got it recording, I'm recording it down. And don't skip this message. Well, I'm flabbergasted. It seems like the message might be portrayed within another time if there would be a sequel to this project. I quite like this, actually. It's a short tale, but it does leave some answers. Like, what would Poppy feel or think once he finds out about Alaska's true nature? As to how the fertilization goes. How does she get so many... Actually, that is a question. If Poppy knows that Alaska uses fertilizer, what is she using to fertilize her plants? Yes, fertilizer, but where is she getting it from? Because normally you would buy fertilizer from a gardening shop. And gardening shops is what Poppy runs. She runs a gardening shop. And you would buy fertilizer from a gardening shop. But in this case, we didn't buy fertilizer from a gardening shop. But also explain how human body parts can be used as fertilizer. Like, if they were more likely to, or more prone to eat meat rather than vegetables, then that kind of fertilization would be bad rather than vegetables. Like horses and cows, they always eat just grass, herbivores. They're good fertilizers because it's not meat matter that's going into the flesh, however you want to call it, or in their case, number twos. Anyways, folks, that is enough rambling from me. Thank you so much for watching. In the description below, there is a link in which you can find this game for yourselves to download and play, and see if there are any other mysteries in which you can find out, like, let's say, the bathroom or the kitchen, because we couldn't go into either of those locations. But thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourselves.